Hello, lovely bakers. Isn't there something just so wonderful about making something with your own two hands? It's like you're mixing a little bit of love and a little bit of magic into a bowl. Today, we are going to bake something that looks just like a happy sunny day. We are making a beautiful soft fruit tart. It's the kind of treat that makes everyone smile when you bring it to the table. This isn't a scary, complicated recipe. Oh no, this is a simple, joyful bake. It's perfect for a sunny afternoon in the garden or as a special pudding after dinner. Let's get our aprons on and get started on this little piece of edible sunshine. Now, before we begin our adventure, let's gather all our ingredients. Think of it as getting all your colorful paints ready before you create a beautiful picture. Having everything measured and ready makes baking feel so calm and easy. You won't have to rush around looking for things. For our soft tart base, you will need media group, eggs in a bowl, person holding eggs at stock at distribute equally. 2 eggs, 100 grams of sugar, 100 milliliters of milk, and 80 milliliters of sunflower oil. You will also need 200 grams of plain flour and 1 teaspoon of baking yeast. For the lovely creamy filling, grab media group, milk in a jug, ingredients for creamy filling laid out at the stock at distribute equally, 500 milliliters of milk, the peel of 1 lemon, 2 egg yolks, 100 grams of sugar, and 40 grams of cornstarch. And what about the finishing touches? That's where the real fun begins. For our soaking syrup, which makes the base extra moist and yummy, you will need media group, water in a measuring jug, person measuring water at stock at distribute equally, 100 milliliters of water, 50 grams of sugar, and the juice of half a lemon. A little splash of limoncino is a lovely grown-up secret, but it's totally optional. For the beautiful top, you will want lots of fresh fruit. Think colorful strawberries, juicy kiwi slices, sweet blueberries, and maybe some raspberries too. Whatever fruits make you happy. Finally, a little bit of apricot jelly or jam warmed up will give our tart a gorgeous shiny finish that makes it look like it came from a fancy cake shop. Making this tart is about more than just following steps. It's about the joy you feel when you see the sponge rise perfectly in the oven. It's about the gorgeous smell of lemon cream filling your entire kitchen. It's about carefully placing each piece of fruit on top, making your very own pattern and your very own work of art. This is a recipe for everyone, whether you have been baking for years or this is your very first time. I promise you, we will go through it step by step and you will end up with something you are so proud of. So are you ready to fill your home with the sweet scent of baking? I know I am. First, let's make the heart of our tart the wonderfully soft base. Find a nice big bowl. Into the bowl, crack your 2 eggs and add the 100 grams of sugar. Now, grab a whisk and give it all a good mix. You want to whisk until it becomes pale and a little bit fluffy. This is where you are putting all the air in, which will help our tart be light and lovely. Next, gently pour in the 100 milliliters of milk and the 80 milliliters of oil. Keep mixing everything together slowly. It should look like a smooth, creamy liquid. This simple base is the perfect canvas for all the delicious things we are going to add later. Now it's time for the dry ingredients. Take your 200 grams of flour and a teaspoon of yeast. It's always a good idea to sieve them into the wet mixture. This little step helps to get rid of any lumps and makes the final cake extra smooth and soft. No one wants a lumpy tart. Once the flour and yeast are in the bowl, use a spatula to gently fold them in. Don't mix too hard or too fast. We want to be gentle to keep all that lovely air we whisked in earlier. Keep folding until you can't see any more white streaks of flour. Your batter is now ready for its cozy home. Let's get it ready for the oven. Find a round tart tin. About 24 centimeters is a good size. You need to grease it with a little bit of butter or oil and then dust it with some flour. This stops our beautiful tart from sticking to the tin later on. Pour your lovely smooth batter into the prepared tin. Use your spatula to spread it out evenly so it bakes flat. Now pop it into an oven that you have already preheated to 180 degrees Celsius. Let it bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. You will know it's ready when it's beautifully golden on top and a skewer poked into the center comes out clean. While our tart base is baking and making the whole house smell amazing, we can make our delicious cream. Find a small saucepan. Pour in the 500 milliliters of milk and add the peel of 1 lemon. Just the yellow part, not the white bit, as that can be a little bitter. Gently heat the milk on the stove until it's warm, but don't let it boil. In a separate bowl, whisk together the 2 egg yolks and the 100 grams of sugar until they are light and creamy. Then, stir in the 40 grams of cornstarch until it's all mixed in. This mixture is the secret to our thick, luscious cream. It's going to be so good. Our cream is almost ready to become thick and wonderful. Take the warm lemon-infused milk from the stove. Very slowly, pour about half of it into your egg yolk and sugar mixture, whisking all the time as you pour. This is a clever little trick called tempering. It gently warms up the eggs so they don't scramble when you add them to the hot pan. Once that's mixed in, pour the egg mixture back into the saucepan with the rest of the milk. Now, put the saucepan back on a low heat. You need to keep stirring it constantly with your whisk or a wooden spoon. Don't walk away, as it can catch on the bottom quite quickly. Keep stirring your cream mixture over the gentle heat. Slowly, you will start to feel it getting thicker. It's like a little bit of kitchen magic happening right in your pan. Keep stirring until the cream becomes thick and custardy. It should be thick enough to coat the back of your spoon. This usually takes a few minutes of patient stirring. Once it has thickened up nicely, take it off the heat. Remember to fish out the pieces of lemon peel. Pour the finished cream into a clean bowl and cover the surface directly with cling film. This stops the skin from forming on top while it cools down completely. Now for another little bit of magic, the soaking syrup. This simple syrup will make our tart base extra moist and give it a lovely hint of citrus flavor. It's so easy to make. In a small pot, combine the 100 milliliters of water and the 50 grams of sugar. Give it a little stir and place it over a medium heat. Let it warm up until the sugar has completely dissolved into the water. You don't need to boil it for a long time, just long enough for the sugar to disappear. Once the sugar is all gone, take the pot off the heat. Squeeze in the juice of half a lemon for that lovely zesty kick. By now, your tart base should be baked and cooled down a little. Carefully take it out of the tin and place it on your favorite serving plate. Now, take your lovely lemon sugar syrup. Using a pastry brush or the back of a spoon, gently brush the syrup all over the top surface of the tart base. Be generous. You want the sponge to soak up all that lovely flavor. It will make it so soft and delicious in every single bite. If you are feeling a bit fancy and this tart is just for the grown-ups, you can add a tiny splash of limoncino liqueur to the syrup for an extra special treat. The moment has come to bring everything together. Your tart base is soaked and ready, and your beautiful lemon cream has cooled down. Go and get that bowl of silky cream you made earlier. Give it a quick stir to make it smooth again after it has been sitting. Now spoon all of that glorious thick cream onto the center of your tart base. Use a spatula or the back of a spoon to spread it out evenly, all the way to the edges. You want a nice, thick, generous layer of cream covering the entire surface. This is the soft, dreamy bed where all our fruit will go. This is my favorite part, and I know it will be yours too. It's time to decorate with fruit. Wash and prepare all your chosen fruits. You can slice the strawberries, cut the kiwis into pretty shapes, and leave the blueberries and raspberries whole. Now, let your inner artist come out to play. You can arrange the fruit in beautiful concentric circles, starting from the outside and working your way in. Or you could make a pretty pattern like a flower or a star. You could even just pile them all in the middle for a rustic, bountiful look. There are no rules here. Just have fun and make it look beautiful to you. For that final, professional-looking touch, we will add a shiny glaze. This not only makes the tart look amazing, but it also helps to keep the fruit fresh for a little longer. Take a couple of tablespoons of apricot jelly or jam and put it in a small bowl. Add a tiny splash of water, just a teaspoon or so, and pop it in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds. You just want to warm it up so it becomes loose and easy to brush. Gently, using a pastry brush, dab this warm glaze all over the fruit on top of your tart. Look at that shine. It just makes everything pop. And there you have it, your very own homemade soft fruit tart. Step back and admire what you have made. It's beautiful, isn't it? You made this. All that is left to do now is to share it. Call your family, invite your friends over, or just sit down with a cup of tea and enjoy a big slice all to yourself. You deserve it. Every single bite is a taste of your hard work, your creativity, and your love. Baking is all about sharing joy, and with this tart, you have created something truly joyful. Well done, you brilliant baker.